So they'll be calling you a radical. So as you know, I've been calling Sam the Bankman a fucking total 100% fraud the whole time. He's the Bernie Madoff of the crypto world. Now remember, let's start from the beginning. I was on Wall Street when Madoff was doing his thing. We all knew what Lip said. I was a derivative arbitrage specialist. That's what I did. Not only that, I taught the derivative arbitrage class at the #1 school of business in the United States, which is last now. That's what I did for a living. Go right here on YouTube. Go back, 2010, 2011. I turned $3,000 into $850,000 in derivative market. Right here, right here. Play back the tape, Your Honor. When everybody was going psycho on silver and gold, remember when silver was 48? Play back the tape. I was shorting it in the triple derivative market down. Remember? Remember I had you fucking shorting gold at 1900? Remember I had you going all in Tesla when it IPO'd? Remember all the Apple fucking derivatives I was fucking buying? I turned $3,000 into $850,000 in a fucking year. Right here on YouTube. Well, how come you're not a multi-billionaire? I got leukemia. By the way, do you know the one Madoff son got the exact disease I got and died? I did it all legitimately, and nobody will fucking listen to me. I had you shorted General Electric at 64. Went to 666. It's at 9. Now, I had a reverse split, 8-1. So I didn't realize, I knew that Brady was I didn't realize that he was heavily invested. Now it's more and more of these celebrity athletes are starting to come out. I mean, it's Madoff all over again. How? Stephen Curry? He's that fucking stupid? Tom Brady's that fucking stupid? Fuck it. Play back the tape. What was I telling you just a year ago? Short fucking Bitcoin. Short it, short it, short it, short it. I had people shorting fucking Bitcoin fucking when it was at 30, the week that it went from 30 to 20 in a week. Of course, well, fuck, I got wiped out financially and I got bigger fish to unfry. I'm trying to save you from you fucking because it's not your wealth. It's your... I've been fighting AML leukemia. I had open heart surgery the whole fucking 9 yards. And I've been fucking doing the greatest PhD in human history. I had to go rogue, the fallout from the Fukushima disaster. I got a little bigger fish to unfry. But I want to talk about this because how the fuck do these celebrities, well, how did Madoff con people, we all knew on Wall Street or lipstick. Look, I was a derivative arbitrage specialist. I would roll the fucking put. Monthly, 2 monthly, 6 week increment underneath the high dividend yielding stock. I was fucking unbelievable. But here's the problem to it. I worked on the COBO floor. Fucking, here's the problem. Speak of football, that was the greatest football game in fucking history today, Bills, Tron Jensen. I worked with Gary Fensick for a while. It's like this. So I remember telling my boss on Wall Street, there's no way Madoff's doing this because I was so heavily in the derivative market and so deadly, and I hedged really good portfolios. I hedged portfolios for the Lung Association, for everything. It was safe. I mean, we didn't gamble. We took high dividend yield stocks and then we bought the derivative to put underneath to protect it. And you can guarantee a return. That's what Madoff was telling everybody he was doing. I'm like, he's full of shit. Look, there's only so many derivatives they can buy. So, you know, I used to call the CBOE all the time. Secretaries are just, oh, hi, Mr. Blanche. What strike do you want today? Which equity? Well, give me some Connexton 85s. Can we go 3 months out? Say June, July. Well, I'll talk to the traders, the floor, and see what we can get. Next day, they're always there. I was deadly. I was unbelievable at it. That's what I did for a living, you know. And long, complicated, fucking ugly story. But well, when Annika, my mate, got cancer and died. But I remember telling my boss, I'm like, Madoff says he's doing. My boss came to me. He says, Madoff saying he's doing what you're doing, Kevin. I says, look, there's only so many out there. If he was buying as many, as big, as fat as that portfolio is on these equities, he would inflate the fucking premium on these things to the fucking moon. There's not enough amount. I can watch. I'm looking. I am the first guy. This is a true story. You fucking play back the tape. I came back from Wall Street. I was teaching the derivative arbitrage class at Weber State University when 9/11 happened. Kyle Madsen himself because there were Saudi kids all over in my class. I remember Kevin, do you think maybe you taught the 9/11 Saudis they bought puts? I'm the probably the first guy on earth that fucking identified they had bought fucking puts on the airline stocks. That's what I did for a living. Do you think maybe you taught them how? I says, it's fucking possible. I taught the derivative arbitrage. I taught the derivative trading class, the fucking hedging class in the #1 school of business in the United States. When 9/11 happened, I was teaching that class. That's an unarguable, undocumented fucking fact. They bought tight to the fucking money, or excuse me, way out of the money, puts fucking this far out of the money, with that week's expiration, which you can buy those for pennies. They made 10,000 to 1 on each one, too big to jail. So the crypto freak, this Ponzi scheme, I always knew that fucker was a fraud. So out of nowhere, bing bong bong, they filed bankruptcy. And now it's coming out. Fucking Tom Brady was going all in. Well, fuck, the way he is with money, tearing down houses. I mean, he's a great football player, but he's a psycho case with his fucking money. He's a sicko puppy. Sicko fucker. What's her name? The tennis players involved? Stephen Curry. Holy fuck. Again, great basketball player. I thought the NBA and the NFL, of course, you're not going to tell Tom Brady. He knows it all. More to come. More to come. So how much are they going to lose? I will quote the legendary finance professor, Clyde Cooley, when people used to say in class, well, how low can it go? He used to always say, 0. It's going to 0. It can't go any lower. Oh, it's going to go lower. They lost it all. It's over. And this fucker's going to file bankruptcy and go fucking hide somewhere. My guess, he's going to end up like Madoff. He's going to end up in a fucking prison cell. You know, Madoff's other son, I knew Madoff's other son. I remember meeting him, the younger son. He was the nicest fucking guy. He got fucking caught up in a fucking bullshit. You know, he hung himself. I mean, I can't believe the fucking people that fool for this crypto fucking bull. It's a fucking Ponzi scheme from hell. It's based on nothing. It's like when everybody was on the gold freak and I'm like, what, the shiny yellow rocks from the Queen's hole? Why don't you go buy fucking some De Beers fucking diamonds that are as common as glass all over? It's controlling markets. This thing's, you're just seeing the tip of the iceberg. I mean, I really knew that this guy was a fraud. I knew all the crypto fucking kings. They're all frauds because it's based on nothingness. And they're fairy tale. Won't listen to Kevin Blanch. I mean, God forbid. I mean, play back the tape. Who can do that? Well, wasn't meant to be, was it? I mean, you look back, I had fucking $800,000 worth of fucking Tesla stock that I bought at IPO. And I had the 750 March fucking 2012 fucking call so hammered. Play back the tape. And that's when it all went. And then October 13th, a train hit me. A truck hit me. Got AML leukemia. I was uninsured. I remember my uncle's a neurosurgeon, a pretty famous one. I remember Vincent, you know, don't treat me like I'm fucking some poor. I have money. I remember throwing down my stock portfolio. He's like, my uncle's like, sell it all fucking today, because your bills. How much you got? I said, I got about 900,000 in the market. Sell it all. Cut a check for every penny of it. Your bill's gonna be way north of that. So I went from all that, you know, what a fucking life I had, my whole life, self-made, up, down, fucking roller coaster, to so fucking broke and poor, clinging to life, going in and out of a fucking coma. Like that. To walking the coast of California, not knowing if I had enough money to find some food. I had no safety net. Nobody fucking, I mean, nothing. I don't know how I didn't lose my fucking house. I mean, I had zero from all that. But, you know, I was the anti-nuclear anyway, my whole life. There's going to be so much of this spill out in the next week or two. This thing's not going higher. You know, say it ain't so, Joe, in West Virginia. The Democrats, unexpectedly, well, I expected it. That house is going to be like that. But they're going to get 51. They're going to regulate it? Oh, yeah. And by the way, to the average person, this is the best thing that ever happened. because cryptocurrency is a major piece of inflation, giant piece that caused inflation. It's baseless fucking bull. It's called M1, M2, M3, M4, M5. That's how we manage the fucking money through the fucking interest rate. Ayn Rand, Greenspan. There's categories. This one's fucking Wild Wild West out there, and it was just, that's what it was. It was all fucking bullshit. It was a fucking red herring on fucking Balco on fucking riding a unicorn. Tom fucking Brady, what a dumb fucker. Fucking, I mean, what? These fucking people, Stefan, I mean, what the fuck? I remember somebody showed me a Tom Brady fucking advertisement. I'm like, well, he just paid him to do it. He isn't that fucking stupid. He's not invested in it. Of course, I remember when he tore down the houses in Brentwood. Fucking psychos. It's LeBron James the same fucking way. Yeah, look at me, bling. Oh, it's disgusting. Fucking, well, and I've been there. Self-made fucking guy. You know, you read East of Eden. Tim shall thou mayest. At the end, you know how that plays out. Remember he made the big score in the dirty smile? I used to do that right here in the cattle future pits at 14, 15 years old. My girlfriend and I, Nikki, oh, fuck her. Whoa, the shit. So-called good son, bad son. I was the bad son that was killed. Oh, that was me. Fucking as a teenager. Oh, fuck. I was so good at it in the cattle futures here and made huge fucking scores. I mean, I did it my whole life. You know, that's how I lived. I mean, fuck you. I mean, I had the biggest fucking house in the county. I paid cash for it, but I was young. You know, I was young, young, dumb, and full of, you know how we were. You know, and I mean, I wouldn't take any of it back, but what destroyed me financially, but I mean, my health is my wealth. I am so happy to be alive. But you're going to see so much of this. You're going to see a tremendous amount of suicide. This is Bernie Madoff all over. Crypto. They're going to regulate this fucking. Now, they're going to have the votes to do it, which it doesn't matter anyway. The fucking air's coming out of this fucking balloon. And the best thing you want to get rid of inflation, well, socialist Trump, who dumped so much fucking money on the fucking market through the Fed, Ayn Rand, Greenspan. I'm the guy that named it Ayn Rand, Greenspan. I used to gather and do the data for the university. We were the #1 school business in the country. I used to do the PPI and CPI. I remember Kyle Madsen told me one day, I've never seen you get the PPI and CPI wrong. You got it today, and this is in the first Q of 2000. I said, I didn't get it wrong. Well, Greenspan should be rising. I didn't have it wrong, and I didn't. And they started cutting the fucking rate, Ayn Rand, Greenspan, when they should have been fucking raising. And the rest is fucking crypto fucking currency is the capitulation to this Ayn Rand, Greenspan fucking 20-year fucking bullshit. Fucking they deregged everything, fucking turn it into the Wild Wild West, flood the fucking market with the liquidity, fucking balloon it up, and it has nothing to do with the fucking war in Ukraine. It has to do with the fucking Ayn Rand, Greenspan just flooding and the falsely stimulated area. But this is the capitulation. This is the byproduct. Fucking this fucking dude. What a fraud, this fucking punk. I mean, so many people fell for it. Not me, never. Fuck, play back the tape. I mean, play back the tape. I'm like, fuck you. Fuck, I've been saying for the last year when it was 64, 65, fuck it, short it, short it, short it, get out, get out, get out. I'm deadly with the markets. I always have been. But what happened, well, I don't trade the fucking markets. I quit trading them when I got cancer. Like I said, 11 years, I got bigger fish than one fry. Fucking the Fukushima dynamic. I mean, so the fucking new Bernie Madoff. You're going to see so much of this spill out. I mean, this hidden fucking wealth, which this is going to be the everything bubble. Oh, it's fucking bursting right now. The housing, same thing. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. Real estate fucking bullshit. Fucking fake. I mean, this is the fucking. The everything bubble is fucking bursting. Ayn Rand Greenspan bubble. Oh, it's coming apart. The crypto fucking Madoff. This fucking punk. His fucking celebrity athlete fucking club. Your health is your wealth. Fucking, if you're ever in need and you're poor, which I am. Fucking, I've been poor for a long time now. I mean, you fork over $900,000. Mike Lee kicked me out of Medicaid to the point where I don't even have a safety net. When I mean, I'm literally walking out the coast documenting with the SEALs and that, hoping I had, $2 or $3 in my fucking wallet I could find to maybe find a burrito somewhere. You go from that to that. But one thing I learned, I'm in the 1% study, cancer survivors. I've been in it long enough, we know the number one common denominator of survivors is risk takers. You know, I'm good with numbers. So, the new Bernie Madoff. Fuck. Fuck. Just the fact that he called himself that. How fucking pathetic. Stand tuned. I'll do more on this, try to help you people. And I have tried to help you out, and you flee from me because you've turned everything political. Fucking, what's Fukushima? Stand tuned.